Now, in a big thumbs up for Prime Minister Modi's economic policies in India, global credit rating agency Moody's has given a rating upgrade for the country. Moody's Investors Services has upgraded India's sovereign ratings to Baa2 from its lowest investment grade Baa3, giving credit to the Narendra Modi government for its wide-ranging programs of economic and institutional reforms. It has now changed the outlook for India's rating to stable from positive. Moody's said that the Indian government is midway through a wide-ranging program of economic and institutional reforms, such as the recently introduced goods and services tax that promotes productivity by removing barriers to the interstate trade. In fact, welcoming the upgrade in Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that such an upgrade is taking place only after 13 years and it is an endorsement and recognition of the reforms being implemented in the country. He also said that a series of steps, including demonetization, have taken the Indian economy to greater formalization, as he put it, and digitization.
This is an upgrade which has really happened after 13 years. And we welcome this upgrade. We believe that it is a belated recognition of all the positive steps which have been taken in India in the last few years, which has contributed to the strengthening of the Indian economy.
This is a welcome development, but we also feel it's long overdue, because you will recall that in the economic survey we compared India's rating with, say, China's, and just from a general relative perspective we felt that the rating agencies had not recognized India's underlying macroeconomic situation. So that's welcome. It's also, I think, a recognition of the actions that the government has undertaken, GST, bankruptcy, MPC and all of that. But I think we also need to keep all these things in perspective. I think the government is going to do what it has to do on the domestic front, employment growth, economic growth, reviving investment and so on.
The global credit rating agency Moody's has given a big thumbs up for Modinomics with a rating upgrade for India. This upgrade comes after a gap of 13 years. India's ratings have been upgraded by 2 notches from Baa3 to a positive Baa2. So here's what all of that means. In 2004, when Moody's upgraded India's status to Baa3, it was the lowest investment grade, just a notch above junk status. So while India cheers the positive outlook, what's the reason for the upgrade? Well, Moody's has given the credit to the Modi government for its wide-ranging program of economic and institutional reform. Moody's cited the goods and services tax, a landmark reform that turned India's 29 states into a single customs union for the first time. It will boost productivity by removing barriers to interstate trade. Now, the agency also cited reforms like the AADHAR system of biometric accounts and direct benefit transfer schemes. Moody's explained its India ratings upgrade in a detailed statement. And this is what it says. I'm quoting them. The decision to upgrade the ratings is underpinned by Moody's expectation that continued progress on economic and institutional reforms will over time enhance India's high growth potential and its large and stable financing base for government debt, and will likely contribute to a gradual decline in the general government debt burden over the medium term. End quote. Now here's why the upgraded status matters for the Indian economy. Very simply put, it means that the cost of capital will reduce and more FDI is expected to flow in, as certain investors don't invest in countries rated below the Baa3 mark. The move will also improve sentiment in the equity markets. Also, the upgrade for India comes at a time when rating agencies like Standard & Poor and Moody's have cut China's sovereign rating. Now, the sovereign credit ratings are a barometer of a country's monetary, fiscal and regulatory policy climate. And as we just noted, a favorable rating helps governments and companies raise capital in the international financial market.